I don't know what is going on here. My whole screen went black. I hope you guys can see me. And now it looks like it's freezing. Can you see me? Hello, Glenn. Hello, Linda. Hello, Teresa. Hey, Linda. Hey, Fran. Hey, David. Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Not really sure what's going on with this. Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you, Linda. Well, I have had an awesome day. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why when I hit to go live, it went totally black, my whole screen, everything. That was the weirdest thing. It's never done that before. Hi, Christy. Today, I spent my day with a very, very good friend of mine. And we went to a botanical garden. And we went thrift storing. I hit the Goodwill down there and the Salvation Army. And we seen another one, but we needed to get back so that she could let the dog out to go to the bathroom because she'd been out in all day. And I went to church tonight. And I got to spend time with David. David took me to have some custard ice cream. So I ate that as my snack earlier. And now I am eating some goulash that I made the other night with venison. Oh, it's so good too, guys. Hey, Holly, how are you? So, while I was thrift storing today, I got several books. I got this one. I paid $1.24, I think, at Salvation Army for this. And I got this book. Evidently, it's supposed to have some recipes for healing your body. I thought that would be pretty cool. It's got acupuncture in here and all kind of neat stuff. And it looks like herbs and stuff. I don't know. I got to read it and find out. And let's see here. The next one I got. It's a little torn there, but that's okay. All of these were $1.25 a piece, I think. Another cookbook. I love cookbooks. I like thumbing through them, and when I see a recipe, I might like to try it. It never hurts to try something new, right? And the last two, I've wanted to start a water garden over in the herb garden section. And I got this book to learn about it. And then, y'all know I love birds, right? I love hummingbirds. So I got a book on hummingbirds. And when I get done with it, I am going to pass it on to my grandson, who loves to watch birds and stuff like that too. So it's really interesting. I was surprised to see those kind of books in there, and for that price, it was really good. I did, Teresa. I had a really beautiful day. You just don't understand. Diane is just like, she lifts me up like you do. She's just really awesome. And I needed it today. Boy, did I ever need it today. Let's see here. Yeah, I at the botanical garden, they had a lot of water plants and stuff like that. I was so excited to go there. Oh, good for you, Linda. She's got her peas up and her trellis up, and she's planted peas. Very, very nice. You must not have had a whole bunch of mud and water around your place. Hello, Susan. How are you today? I also am in an awesome project right now. I've done one part of the project, and that is Koozie Bowls. These are, they have two sides to them. You can turn them inside outwards, like so. And you put a bowl in there. I don't have a bowl right offhand. Y'all understand what it is. You just set your bowl in there, and you take this and you put it in the microwave and set it in the microwave like that. Do your microwaving, and then you can pull it out, and you never have to worry about burning your fingers because it protects you. And I learned about these Koozie Bowls from Linda from 6 Acres Farm and Rescue. She does them at different times to raise money for her thing, her rescue. But I'm doing them to pay my bills. So I really, really had a lot of fun making these. I can't wait to make some more. I'm going to have a whole bunch more made up, and also am making a baby blanket and a book cover. So I can't wait to show you guys those next week. Hopefully I'll have them done by next week. Oh, that sounds great. The koi's. I want to raise lionhead goldfish in mine. I know it sounds crazy, but I love lionheads, and a whole lot better outside. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I got that fan blowing behind me, and it's tickling my nose, I think. Not too much mud, but it's raining now. Oh, I hope it doesn't get watered down. I hand dug my myself a 5-foot deep, 10 wide by 12 long pond with step downs into it. The fish loved it, lived it. I think she meant loved it. It's so wet here, and the rain started back Friday. Wow, they are beautiful. Can't wait to get them. Ah, thank you, Teresa. Hey, Snails and Garden, how are you tonight? Kathy, did you remember which seeds you wanted? Any seeds. I love seeds. Surprise me. I don't have any bush beans. Trying to think what else I needed. I want to get some more of those radishes. If you have any of those isols radishes, I would love to have some of those. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to break down and spend money and buy them, I guess. But those are the best radishes I've ever had. I mean, I love all the radishes that I bake, but those are really, really nice and big. And I had a couple of those too, and comments, but they were in a huge aquarium. Yes, I had them. David and I had them when we lived in Melbourne, and I ended up giving his mother my lion head, which ended up to be many years old, and it had gotten cancer. And my mother-in-law took it to the vet and had the cancer removed off of it. He stitched it up, put it back in the tank. It lived for several more years and then got the cancer again, and he did it again, lived for several more years, and then it happened again, and she talked to him about it, and they decided that it was just too much. The fish just couldn't have any more taken away from it, so he couldn't fix it that time. But they're beautiful fish. Let's see. Susan, I got mail back today that I sent you. Said not enough postage, but the post office is the one that put the postage on it, resending it in the morning. Man, I would tell them, Teresa. I would not put up with that business. I just moved around a bunch of pots, mango trees, and some jabota. I think he's talking about jaboticabas. Then the rain came. Baby rain, but little rain is better than none. I picked up a whole lot of tree leaves, oak leaves, from my daughter-in-law today, so I'm going to be making some more truck bed liners. I got 2 truck bed liners from David, and I can't wait to try them, to make them. I'm not sure where I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it somewhere. Let's see. No, you said there was a specific. I have to think, Fran. Can I let you know by in the morning? Do you have any shop, Kathy? No, honey. I just make them. I've just been making my hanging towels and stuff like this, and selling them like that. I'm afraid to step out and get an Epsi shot or something. How you say Epsi? You know what I'm talking about. One of those shops, because number one, I think they charge you, and I just can't. You guys wouldn't be able to afford them. But I am selling these for $6 a piece, and I think that's a reasonable price. I looked online, and that's what they go. Yes, white Iceland. That's what I want, if you have them. Hello, Gail. I didn't see you come in, honey. I'm just carrying away, ain't I? Thank you for coming over. Guys, I'm sorry my mic's not typing repeating what I'm saying right tonight. That's okay. We understand. Hi, Julie. How's it going, honey? Thanks for coming in. I don't know what's sad. What did I say that was sad? I must be talking to somebody else. I am so excited. I got to work with Truly Tropical in Delray the other day. I worked with the nursery I usually work for here in Waxahachie. Oh, neat. I bet you learn a lot from her, don't you? She's got a really, truly cool place. Yeah, Jaboticaba. Oh, and you know what's so funny? I'm gonna put a video up about my walkthrough with Diane at the botanical garden in Vero, and it was interesting. The only two fruit trees that I saw there, and it was very sad, was banana trees and Jaboticaba. And their Jaboticaba was beautiful, but it didn't have a whole lot of leaves on it either. It only had just a few blooms. I want to say, I think I only saw 2 or 3 blooms on it. Mine in the back is totally covered. I mean, I'm so excited about that. I just can't wait to see. I've got to put something around it before the chickens find out they're there. And the front one, nothing still. But I'm still putting the brooder shavings out. I'll be doing that in the morning around that tree. So hopefully it'll start doing its thing too. I take my receipt with me for proof, Teresa. Yeah. Hey, bub. Sorry, I had to pull my... I'm missing a lot because I'm way far back in the thing. Thanks for coming in. Good morning. Uh-oh. It's not morning here. Aw. Julie's thanking Teresa for her magnet and her letter that she sent her. Isn't that sweet that she does that for her people? That is so cool. I love it. Etsy. Yes. Etsy store. That's how you say it. Oh, Teresa, you don't need to do that. People understand that it gets broken. I did. You wouldn't do Etsy? Yeah, I'm not. It's not. I don't think Etsy's my thing. I don't know. Ginger, what are you doing? She's into something. Hey, Dawn, how's it going this evening? Hello, baddest bees. Susan's saying she's sorry. It's weird that they did that. Yeah, I don't know why the post office does weird things. Some of the mangoes there at Truly Tropical are like 100 years old. Yes. And I, you know, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos with my mango tree. My mango tree is huge. And I have thought sometimes of maybe grafting in. I forget the name that she uses. It to me, it's grafting. That's what I take it as. Putting on new shoots of different trees. Um, Scion, that's what she calls it. I don't know if mine would take a scion because it's so big. Kathy, you ain't talking Southern. Slow down. You're getting tongue-tied. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it had to do with the variety. Some throw leaves more than others. That's a possibility. That one out front does not have as many leaves as the one out back, and the one in the back has a whole lot of flowers on it. So I don't know. The rats and chickens love to steal the jabotas. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's bees. Who is Julie? Julie is Heaven's Essentials. I'm sorry. I forget there's some newbies in here. I love Julie Mango, by the way. Who doesn't? I've never had a Julie Mango. I'm gonna have to go down there whenever they come in season this year and see if I can't find. Don't they sell mangoes there? I'd like to try to taste that one. I want to be Teresa's neighbor. Me too. I'm trying to find a place up there, Fran. Yes, it is. Yes, it really is. I forget how nice it felt to go to the mailbox and get a beautiful letter. I know, isn't it awesome? And I get and I've been getting cards from her too. Even before she started this thingy, she's always been very sweet to me. I love her. I love her so much. She's like the sister that I didn't know I missed. Just wanted to show appreciation for everyone's support in our friendship. Aww. Yeah, Dawn, I said hello earlier. I hope that's me you're talking to. I don't know if you caught that or not. Let's see here. Kathy hubby putting the baby outside for today. Must have tuckered her out. She's sleeping. Aw. Dawn's got, Dawn, I'm sorry. Fran's got a new baby goat in her little house there. So she's probably glad that she's sleeping. Our ground is finally drying out. I can't wait to get out this weekend. Top working scions to mature trees is great way to put other varieties. I'm gonna have. I wonder, does she do classes on stuff like that? Do you know? If anyone here has jewelweed and have seeds, I would like some. We could do a trade, or I can pay shipping. That's Fran that's wanting to know if you have jewelweed at Heritage Chart Homestead. you're talking about an animal. It grows wild all over here, so I don't keep seeds, but if you don't get any, I can send some this fall. Yes, it's Baby Goat. I'm Julie. Well, tell Julie that I love her mango. LOL. Julie is the best picked early for flavor. They sell so many varieties there. Yes. And that I learned from watching their videos that some mangoes you need to pick them early. And I did not know that some mangoes you can actually eat the peeling. I have never dreamed of eating the peeling. So that really totally freaked me out. I can't remember the fellow's name that does the videos with her, but he was the one that was talking about eating the peelings on certain mangoes. Please make a note, Miss Teresa. I have been looking for years. No one has found me. I want to get my paws on some pawpaw trees. Yeah, I planted pawpaw seeds, but I thought they came up, but it wasn't pawpaws. It was avocados. Oh, my word. A sister from another mister. Baby goats are so adorable. Yeah, they are. It sure is. I look forward to Teresa's letters and only mail that gets is Bill's only phone calls I get are telemarketers. Aww. Carrie is Julie's granddaughter, and Dwarf Hawaiian is a choice of Julie's seeds, and Juliet is a Gary, and Julie Cross. Julie and Julie's relatives are some of the best. Yeah, it's funny though that I can't remember your name to save my life, but a lot of folks on here have only had mangoes from the grocery store because they live up north and they've never had a fresh, delicious mango off of a tree, which is really sad. Because you and I both know it's nothing like the stores. I love the YouTube family as well as my friends. I've gotten off of YouTube on Facebook. Wow. You may have to remind me. Fran, reminder when it comes close to that time. I have 3 videos or less than a minute with the baby goat, that is. She does grafting videos and classes too, I'm sure, but not sure when for classes. Okay. Thank you, Teresa. I love mango peelings, especially indigenous varieties have thin, tasty skin. What does the skin taste like? Does it actually taste like mango, or does it have a different flavor? Like most fruits have more of a stronger flavor. It's a different flavor than the actual meat of the mango. Going through my seeds today, all my stars, I didn't realize how many I really had. Well, I think we all have a lot of seeds. I dry the peels for powder also. What do you use them for after you powder them? Oh, thank you for getting that, Teresa. I'm not down far enough to read any of that stuff. I got seeds from Kansas State University in 2017, but in fridge and planted them last year. I hope they all make it. Hello, Britton Farm. How are you? Miss Kathy, did you find your hen? No, I did not. I am brokenhearted. She's my only little Silky, other than the babies that I hatched out from her. So I'm really sad. You only know Tommy Atkins from the store or Kent. Yes, true. And those are very inferior fruit. They are not very good fruit. If you ask me, my favorite is the Glen, but I've only had maybe 10 or 12 different varieties so far, and I couldn't even name all of them. I can't even pronounce that one. It's common mango in the store. I probably will forget again by then. The powder is good for soups, salads, and teas. Also pasta. Nice. Depends on the variety. Some taste like mango, and indigenous varieties are spicier and more pineish. Sounds interesting. Yep, it does. It's great for the buff season when you have no mango. Ah. Kathy, do you still have rabbits? I have 2 rabbits left. 2 of them that you gave me. The big female rabbit and the little white and I want to say it's like a charcoal color rabbit. I think it might have been a mix with a um, lion mane one. Pawpaw seeds. Kansas State University had a program for them. Sent 8 seeds. 7 germinated and were 6 inches tall right before winter. I am worried about them. Something went after my chickens yesterday. They were terrified and hiding, and Mary's chicken was feathers pulled out. Yeah, that's what happened to mine. Um, my big huge buff. I call her Buttercup. She is missing the feathers right back here behind her shoulder blade, and I'm really concerned about her. I was telling Linda about that before I got on the live stream. KSU has halted the program, though. Didn't know when or if they will start it back up again. I'm hoping that I can get some pawpaws to grow here. That would be really, really cool. I can get more pawpaw seeds this summer if I catch the ripe fruit in time. My dad has a good sized grove near the place. Far out. I want some, Linda. I got some from Teresa at the thingy, but I don't know if I'll get any or not. Yes, I bred her, but it's really, really hot here in Florida. And I can't remember how many babies she actually had, but only one, maybe two of them were born alive. All of the other ones were stillborn. It was very, very hot that day, and I did everything I could to make her comfortable. I brought her in the house. I had been doing water bottles and all that kind of stuff. It's just really hard. When it's up in the high 90s in Florida, it's miserable. And so she just really had a rough time. How is the walking going? I started my low carb diet yesterday and I'm about to starve. Well, I'm not on low carb. And I did walk a lot today. Oh, talking about walking, I need to put my Fitbit on charge right now. I forgot to do that. And I had 4% halfway through the day. So I probably don't have any, Come on, start charging. There we go. So thank you. Glad you said that. I was walking every single day, but we got some rain and we got some bad weather, so I haven't been walking every single day. And today I walked, a long time. We walked for hours. It was a slow walk. It wasn't a fast pace like I do when I walk around the block. So I'm doing good. Hey, Patty, I didn't see you come in. I haven't ever found any pawpaws here. I wish I could grow pawpaws here. We can grow pawpaws in Florida. They are, generally speaking, they're over near the West Coast, though, I've been told. A hawk got married not long ago, but Dakota ran it off and she recovered. Nice. If you get some, I would like to buy some, please. If I get some what? I'm lost. I have a pawpaw tree, but it's small, very small. I'm trying to get more going. 11. I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for the thumbs up, peeps. I appreciate it. Pawpaws grow wild here too. Yeah. They grow in marshy, more marshy land towards the other coast. If you end up around here, I'll be sure to get you some plants and seeds. Cool. Heat is not good for rabbits. I know. It's horrible. And I still have what do you call them? 2-liter bottles, and I just literally keep them going. And I give them about 3 of them a day, trying to keep them cool in the heat of the summer. David's really good at giving me 2-liter bottles. Do you like Jamaica? Chayotes? Yes, I love chayotes. Wow. I put some in the ground. Goodness gracious. That had sprouted, but the dog dug them up and tore them up, so I couldn't fix it. Now I've got it to where I've got some stakes so the dog can't go up underneath the garden fence thingy trellis that I would be growing them on. So I'm going to try them again. Pawpaws grow here, but are not native to this part of the country. Oh, I get this, Teresa. You are trying to enhance me to move up there. I just popped in, Kathy. I was over on another live stream. Cool. Glad you came in. You should move here too. Did you say you thought pawpaw is native to west side of the U.S.? No. I said I've had people tell me that they've got pawpaws over on the west side of Florida and more up towards the Panhandle. So I don't think they would grow down where Snails and Gardens is because it's so hot there. But it's hot here too. But also I have more of a y'all are going to think I'm crazy when I say this, but my property is in an area where I don't get a lot of freezes. I don't get a lot of, sometimes it'll be cooler here than it is in northern Florida. Mine just kind of stays at a really middle ground there. I don't know, for Florida. Where is everyone? 15 peeps in chat, no one chatting. Oh, there's 16 in there with 10 thumbs up. Far out. I appreciate it. Everyone here of red buckeye trees? No, I've never heard of that. You said the other coast. It was a bit confusing. LOL. I wish they were native here. I would love to have some. I hear it takes 2 different varieties to get good fruiting. I didn't know that. Geez, I can't type. Pawpaws are considered tropical. Yes, and that's why I can grow almost any kind of tropical plant there is. Warming up the coffee. I need some coffee. You know, I had my B12 shot. I need to get another one. In fact, I'm going to call the pharmacies tomorrow and see. I'm supposed to be getting a vial that has many shots in it, and I'm supposed to be able to pull them out. But my pharmacy only has 1 shot at a time, and it costs $10 every shot. And I'm like, really? Hello, Joe. Thanks for coming in. We were missing you. We have some buckeye trees here. I've never heard of them. Pawpaws are native to parts of America. I've not heard that many 2 varieties. The ones here do fine. I've tried growing jackfruit. How did it come out, Joe? You said tried. Does that mean you didn't succeed, or are you still in the process, or what? Coffee, no, it's beer time. Okay, Bub. From what I have read about pawpaw, they grow clear up into Canada and into the Midwest too, not just in warm climates. Well, we know they grow in Kentucky where it's cool. Gotta run. Hope y'all have a great night, evening. Be safe. Take care. All right. Love you, Dawn. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow. Don't go. Don't do it. It is a trap. Patty, I think I read that, but just remembered for sure they are native for us. I'm about to eat jackfruit right now, actually. That's terrible. You know, I didn't really think that I liked jackfruit, but I actually do. Yes, jackfruit desperately needs transplanting, but with these cold nights waiting till spring equinox to plant it. Good. It'll do better than anyway. So good, the juicy fruit gum tree. Yes. Maybe that's why I didn't care for it, because it's so sweet the first time I ate it. My dinosaur kale survived 8 days when it never got above freezing. I definitely need to let some of it make seeds to save. Yes, and please send me some. I watched a video on Jess's at Roost and Refuge, and all of her stuff froze back. I think she lost most everything except for the dinosaur kale. So it must be a really, really beautiful plant for not freezing. Never had jackfruit. What does it taste like? Juicy fruit gum? No. It's a great, big, huge fruit. I think the smallest one I've seen is probably about, it was about 12 inches, and it's probably 24 inches around, and it's green. It kind of spiky looking on the outside, and inside it's white flesh with kind of, I don't know how to explain the inside of it. You'll have to look it up. It's a really cool fruit. Your dogs want your Cheez-Its, huh? We picked several varieties around here. Problem is, it's so expensive unless you're getting it from a customer or a friend. I need to get mine started. It tastes like a combination between papaya and banana. They say the seeds are also edible, and in southern Mexico they process the stringy white pulp into vegan meat. Yes, they do. Pass the box, please. Christy, you're in for it now. You won't have any for yourself. I need trees to plant around here. Yeah. I need a piece of property big enough to grow all the trees that I want to grow. Yeah. I don't really like kale too much either, but I've heard dinosaur kale is the best. I thought you were leaving, Dawn. I'm glad to see you're still here. My Swiss charge from last spring is still alive here. Wow, that's awesome. I am trying to grow Swiss chard this year. I've never tried to grow it before because I always thought it was a northern plant, but I guess not. But it gets really hot here, so I don't know how it will do. I have a variety of jackfruit that was super strong, hints of banana. That sounds yummy. Leah's in the shower, going to bed. Well, tell him I said hey when I'm eating. I'm gonna have to. Do you have any of those from that tree, or do you have any trees for sale like that? Snails and garden. One of my chihuahuas is a junk food junkie. All of them like stuff, but he eats most everything. My Ginger will eat anything you put in front of her. Joe, thanks for the description. I thought I had remembered they used to be as a meat substitute, and waiting to try it, seeing it in stores. The boiled seeds are good for eyes. Wow. Kathy, do you want any watermelon? No, no watermelon seeds. I got a lot of watermelon seeds. I'm losing track here. Pawpaw is like banana pudding. Yes. Oh, good for your eyes. Man, I have planted 3 cherries and an apple tree this year. Nice, Julie. Julie, you need to start doing videos, girlfriend. If you don't like kale and you got chickens, here's a secret. Feed the chickens kale and dirt, and you're eating kale. True, true. I recently heard of Portuguese kale. Never heard of it until yesterday. Have you heard of it? No, I have not heard of it. My chard burner up the late summer. Chard burned up in late summer. Wow. There's another. I'm interested in tree collards. Does anybody know how to get a hold of any tree collard seeds? I've always grown collards and just kept pulling off the leaves as they grow taller, but these tree collards are really cool that I see on a couple of different channels that I watch. And the one fella sells them for quite a bit of money, so. Jess was saying she likes the Ragged Jack red Russian kale, the best flavor-wise, and it is very hearty. I found that to be true too. Dinosaur Kale is great in soups and making chips out of. I don't like kale chips, gotta say. That's not my thing. I don't know why, I just don't care for them. There's a video on some different varieties of pawpaws, but I can't remember the name. Seems like one of the extension offices put it out, but can't remember sure. Many seeds, also trees, are different variety. Yep. That's awesome. We are so glad we planted 3 trees. I want to go shopping for some more trees. Turning kale into eggs. If you had time, check this video out. life in Thailand, turning watermelon into eggs. Yeah, I give my chickens watermelon too, and cantaloupe, and anything else that grows. Kale has made it through my winters here in Utah. Cool. Kale seeds last for years, to which is hardy. Definitely have a long list of fruit trees I still want to go to. I bought some seeds, Kathy. Oh, I'm really behind, ain't I? Tree-colored seeds are not reliable. Wait a minute, I'm too far down. Tried to make a video. I am just falling so behind and I still have so much left to do. It's just hard to take time to put out videos. Plus, I have no idea how to edit. I didn't either. I just messed around with it until I could get it. And now that I can do it on my phone, it's come up so much easier. I just absolutely love it. Tree-colored seeds are not reliable, come true. Most are done by cuttings. I have the plants here. Cuttings are worth getting. Easy to make more cuttings from later. Cool. I'll have to get some cuttings from you then. I remember you from Miss Mo's streams. How you been? Kale chips are so easy to burn. Yes, and they taste nasty. I work for a farm that sells seeds. What kind are you looking for? They're a hemp farm, but they actually have many varieties of vegetable seeds. I can ask for you. Um, well, I don't know right offhand. I'll have to think about that one. I know I wanted tree collards, and if those aren't true to the seed, I don't know if I want them. My favorite and best growing has been the apple and the peach. My peach tree don't have a leaf on it. I'm so worried about it. It should have been sprouted out by now, don't you guys think? And that mulberry tree that I chopped way back, the limbs are still laying out there and they are fruiting. The limbs are fruiting. The limbs are not dead. They're fruiting. It's so weird. Yeah. Yeah, all the fowls love watermelon. I love that's good, so cool, Joe. I don't edit either. And shooting from the hip and just letting it. I I want to own birds one day. Oh, I love my birds. What kind of birds do you want to own? I don't have my chickens yet. I wish I could hold my macaws. I wish I could hold my cockatoos, but I just with my skin from the prednisone, I mean, they would cut my skin up. You can see scars all over my arms where my arms just slice open for nothing. What is the the tree colored thing you just put up, Patty. Yes, there's more for you because maybe I just don't make them right. I don't know. I just don't care for them. Yeah, I love watching John Coley. I started out watching him, um, and he went to a farm called Echo. I want to go visit so bad. Have you been there, Snails and Gardens? Have you been to Echo Gardens or nursery, whatever? I don't know if it's a nursery or garden or something. What is a tree colored in comparison to a regular colored? Tree colored, the leaves are smaller and they grow into a pretty high, tall tree. And you can take it, branches out. It doesn't just have one stalk going up. I want a peach tree and pear. I love pears. I've got both, but my pear tree doesn't do that great. And I don't know about the peach tree. It should do something this year. I'm praying. Okay. Thank you, Patty. She says they're perennial colored and you don't have to sow seed, just take more cuttings. I just looked at that link and they said seeds for tree colors. Is it like brassica? Yes, it's in the brassica family, and they're really, really good, I'm told. David the Good in Southern Alabama showed us a video of 2 little peach trees with leaves and a few flowers as well. They are bush size. Wow. Well, mine's taller than I am, and it has nothing on it. I've had my purple tree colored for 2 seasons now, going on 3. I recommend growing them more like a bush than letting them get tall. I haven't been to Echo. And it's because I live around the corner from places that have many more varieties. However, I would love to visit there. I thought it would be neat just because what I saw John do on his videos a couple years ago. I don't know if you know this or not, but I had cancer, and during my treatment and stuff, the only thing I could do was lay in bed and watch John Kohler and Deep South, Homestead, and Starry Hilder, and Doug and Stacy Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and different, very large channels now. And Jake Mace. I just really, really loved their channels back then, and really enjoyed all of that I learned from them that I didn't already know, because I grew up with a very southern, old-fashioned farmer grandma. I don't know what that just came up. Something weird. It said YouTube something correct or something. I don't know what it was. I haven't done. Okay, I already read that. Growing, and she grew. She didn't really do gardening the way I do now. I've managed to make my own gardening ways. She unfortunately used Seven Dust and a whole lot of chemicals and stuff when we were kids that I would never use on my garden ever. So even though back in the day, I had friends, parents that actually put 7 Dust on their dogs for fleas. Weird. But that's the way that we did things back then. We didn't know any better. Growing Your Greens was one of the first YouTube channels I watched. Cool. I really want to go to Echo though. Cool. When I bought mine, there were no seeds, so they just must have figured out something. No, it went out of my sight. Read plants to make seeds that would come true to type. I have a bonanza patio peach tree. Have to figure out where I want to plant it. I don't grow a fall garden this year. I think our pet bunny missed the fresh greens. I'm sure they did, Patty, since they are working on them. That is wild. I'm so happy you're feeling good now. Me too. It has a lot to do with my lifestyle changes. I want plum and Bing cherry trees. I wish I could grow them here. I can grow a plum tree, and I do want a plum tree, but I know this sounds weird. I don't necessarily want to grow things like that if I can put the other type of rare fruits that I can't buy in the grocery store. Does that make sense? Talk about flowering fruit trees, seeing a yellow grapefruit in full bloom, dazzled by the beauty of the sweet citrus scent, and watch the bees back and forth pollinating flowers. That's what I miss as a child. I never, ever smell that citrus smell anymore here. It's so weird. Okay, let's see here. Looks like I've got a raid, and I don't know who it is, but thanks for coming in. Let's see. I think that's Quebec Homestead. Hello there. Thanks for coming in. There's a lot of you. I'm sorry I'm missing everybody. I gotta get back up here where I started. Let's see here. Cecil, hi. Hello, Food Forest Permaculture. Hello, Jason. Wow. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I bet you guys are getting a lot of snow up in the Great White North. Hello, Johnny Harper, Scott's Table. Nice to have you. Love to get super dark purple tree colored. That sounds good too. I got my love of gardening from my grandparents and my dad. My mom hated the feel of dirt in her hands. 3 of us, 4 kids, are gardeners. Yeah, I love gardening next to my grandmother all the time. I mean, she was really good gardener, but she just used some really horrific things that I would never use in my garden. Hello, Jean. Thanks for the raid. Let's see here. Hello, Grammy Karen. If I missed you, somebody's name, please forgive me. This is fast going here. Homestead Aquarius, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Dizzy Owl, thanks for coming in. Not as much as Texas, but I'm a bit. I didn't catch what was said there. I missed something then, I guess. I just joined your channel. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. I appreciate that. Very much so. We were just talking about all the neat trees and stuff that we grow here in Florida, and expressing the different tastes and stuff of them. Hello, Simply Roots, Southern Roots. How are you tonight? Thanks for coming in. Henry, Louise Vermont, hey, thanks for coming in. Dave, thanks for coming in. They can be problematic plants with some royal lime seeds, sweet citrus. You come up and the seeds wither, the die, and then another well. Joe, when you grow citrus trees from seed, you're not going to necessarily get the citrus that you wanted, because most citrus nowadays are grown off of grafts, and it is very hard to get that fruit true, that seed true to the fruit that you're eating because of the graft. It generally gives you the seed of the stalk, and the stalk is usually a sour wild orange that's not flavorful at all. Yes, thank you everybody for coming in. I appreciate that. I love Florida. What part of Florida were you born in, Johnny? I'm in Cocoa, Central Florida, and I love it here. But I also want to live up in Kentucky. I want half the year to live here and half the year up there. Hello, Swanee. Thanks for coming in from Minnesota. Cold there too, I bet. Or are you guys warming up like most of the folks around here are warming up a little bit? I say warming up. 50s is not warming up, I guess, but it is better than in the low digits. Let's see. Evan says he's in Ohio. The cold kills him. Got to go plant some stuff. Thanks for coming in, Snails and Garden. I need to get with you sometime or another. I grow lemons from seed, and it is sweeter. Yeah. I cooked a dish for you tonight. Putting the video together Monday. Cool. Hello, Bettina. Nice to have you coming in. Miss Kathy, you hit the nail on the head with that. The yellow grapefruit, we have the seed came from a red, pulped, and sweet grapefruit. Good thing we love sour. True. It is better than freezing. Yes, it is. 50 is good weather to me. It is, let's see here. It is 70 degrees right now here. And it was in the 80s earlier today where I was at. But it was comfortable, even though it was in the 80s. It's strange that I'd be comfortable at that time. All right, Patty, see you later. Okay. Kathy, where are you? I'm in Central Florida. You have a Jabota Kaba video? Yes, I do. I have my Jabota Kabas are in a lot of my videos sometimes, but I have specific ones set for the Jabota Kaba. You must be warm, or is it in the high house? No, it's in the ground out back. I'm in, like I said, Central Florida. Thank you all again for the raid. It's awesome and appreciated. Yes, very much so. This is too cool. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Please put it back in again, and I will try to catch it on the second time around or the third time. Just joined your channel. Thank you, Dave. I've got to turn that fan off. It's going to itch me to death. -2 Celsius here in Latina. Wow. My laptop is dying, so I'll see you later. Thanks for coming in, Evan. I appreciate it. Good night, Susan. Marathon. Thumbs up. Thank you. So warm. Back. Okay, Central Florida. That's awesome. Yeah, I live about, if there's no traffic, about 10 or 15 minutes from the Space Center. I grow Valencia lemons, Meyer lemons, Satsuma oranges, and Calamandan orange outside here in a microclimate in southern Vancouver Island. Yes, I know. I've seen a lot of your beautiful trees. My problem is, Howie, here in Florida, the greening disease has killed off so much citrus that it's hard to get them to grow without getting a disease and dying. I had, when I moved on this piece of property, I had the most beautiful cross between a Valencia orange and a navel orange. The tree was probably every bit of 50 to 60 foot high. It was absolutely delicious. And I could just pull them off and juice them. They were absolutely delicious. Or eat them fresh. That was I think the last citrus that died out of the original bunch. I've had pink grapefruit that died, tangerine that was delicious, Red grapefruit I planted when I first got here in the front yard, a red grapefruit, and it died. The only thing I have left is the lime tree out back. Make sure to watch a video and leave a comment. Makes it easy to find each other and stay stuck. Yes, and if you do that, I can go over to your channels too and check you out also. That's really super nice. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. I'm sorry I can't get everybody's stuff. It's just going by too fast for me. I'm not the greatest reader in the world. I would love to have a place in Central or South Florida, tropical fruit and fishing. Oh, yes. And my son is a professional fisherman. He has his own charter business, and it's really awesome. So those of you that are new, it is long past my time normally that I'm off of here, but I have prayer every single live stream that I do, and I ask anybody if they have any prayer requests. So if you have prayer requests, would you please put them up now so that I could pray for them real quick before we get off here? My dad had a charter in Bonita Springs. Yeah, that's a nice place there. Cool. Yes, I will, Howie. Thank you. Are you among those lonely, Howie? I know you haven't been doing very good. You've been in my prayers for a long time now. It's Kathy has been wonderful. Glenn has a Glen mango. So beautiful and so full of flowers. Oh, it is absolutely the most stinky thing, though, Joe. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. How a mango could taste so good, and when the flowers die, it smells so bad. I have to get out there tomorrow and pressure wash the driveway and stuff where all that flowers have fallen off. It smells so bad. Yes, I have mango trees. I have mangoes, jaboticabas, macadamia nut, lychee, empire lychee, and carambolas, which is star fruit, and papayas, lime tree, peach tree, pear tree, 2 jaboticabas, Pakistani mulberry, blueberries, figs. I have a lot of fruit trees. Oh, and I have 2 guava trees that's never given me guavas, unfortunately. My test in the morning, my friend Gregory with the kidney cancer. Okay. Much love and lively cuts, fellow earthlings. God is great. Amen. Yep. For all the people in Texas, yes. Kindly for your courage. So needed. Thank you. Yep. Yes, I have Surnum Cherry also. Your second thought. Stinky good. No, stinky like. Yeah, yes. It's like nasty. And it doesn't bother anybody else but me. I'm the only one that says it stinks. So maybe it's just me and my smeller. I don't know. But I think it stinks. Good night, Howie. Thanks for coming in. Miracle fruit. Yes, I got miracle fruit too. Miss Hathie's fruiticulturist pro. Carambola is what we know. The star fruit is here in Mexico. Oh, and yes, for Christy. Yes, I see that David's been lurking, Fran. So many amazing gardening down here. Yes. We'll see you again, Christy Betts. Pleasant surprise to see you. And best to you, Howie. All right, folks, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pray now. Dear Lord, thank you that we've had this super special time tonight. Thank you that I had a very, very beautiful day at the Botanical Gardens with Diane today. I hope to get that, present my folks here with that beautiful video and show you just how much I love all that you do and all those beautiful flowers and stuff. Lord, I thank you for everybody coming over that's new to my channel. I hope they enjoy what they see. And Lord, I want to especially pray for some people that are having trouble with illnesses and being lonely and a good time of life right now. It's not easy going through illnesses by yourself, and even if you're with other people, sometimes you still feel like you're by yourself. Even when I was going through the cancer and stuff, I felt like I was very alone at that time. You know how I felt, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you lift up some people. I know Howie's been sick, and I pray, Lord, that you heal him, give him peace, and no pain, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless him and strengthen his body and just take good care of him, Lord. I want to pray especially some prayers for some people. My daughter's having a procedure in the morning. I pray, Lord, that you find out what's going on with her, that she is going to come out of this with some good results and not nothing bad, Lord. Something that could be fixed real easily, something that's not too bad. And also, I want to pray for Teresa's test tomorrow. I pray that it comes out good and she finds out what's going on too. And for her friend Gregory and the cancer that he has, Lord, please give him peace and strength and no pain, Lord. And I know how strenuous it is to take care of people. I know that it takes a lot out of Christy, Lord. I lift her up and I pray, Lord, that you give her all the power that she needs to do what she needs to get done every day, Lord. I thank you, Lord, that she's become a good friend to me, Lord. And I look forward to seeing her on my lives and talking to her on the phone. I just hope that I'm as good a friend to her as she is to me, Lord. I also pray for the people in Texas, Lord. Lift them up. I know that my friend Diane was telling me her brother's pipes and stuff were busted. Linda was telling me earlier tonight when I was talking to her, her brother's pipes and stuff were busted. So many people, I believe it was Diane was telling me too. I could be wrong. It could be somebody else, but you know who I'm talking about. There was 2 people today that told me that their family members had pipes busted, and that can be very expensive, Lord. Help them to be able to get those fixed in a timely manner so they can take care of their family. I pray, Lord, that there's no dysentery functions going on where people are not used to having all these things go down and they're not prepared. They're not preppers, maybe. They don't have any kind of preparation for anything like this. I pray, Lord, that you bless them and strengthen them and keep them safe and not sick. Take care of our country, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you heal these people from this crazy crud that's going around. I pray, Lord, that it doesn't spread anymore, that people get immune to it, and it can often not be coming back to bother us anymore. We've lost too many American lives over this. I pray, Lord, that you strengthen our country and bless it. Bring us all closer together and love one another without fighting and carrying on. I ask these things in your name, Jesus. Amen. Let's see here. David's a professional lurker, huh? Closest to any of them is to have a regular wild Asminia trabile pawpaw if the wind of storms don't knock off the blooms. Oh, and I've got sugar apples and a Gaffner anatomy, and let's see. I know I've got some other stuff too. I've got dragon fruit. Dragon fruit's not a tree, but it's a fruit. Oh, and let's see, what else do I have? Oh, um, um, Barbados cherry, which is very, very good. Miss Kathy, it was awesome. You got a raid tonight. I hope it was a great ending to a beautiful day. Everyone have a great night and lovely day tomorrow. Wonderful Friday and a fabulous weekend. Thank you, Fran. You too, honey. I need to make a list. I will. Please remember a little 15-year-old named Zoe. I was told her mother beat her. Ooh, okay. I don't like to hear that. I hope the mother got taken care of over that. If there has been a time when the world needs prayers, it's right now. Rather, now again and always. Bless. Thank you, Homestead. I appreciate that. I pray constantly every day, and I like it when I hear people come back to me and tell me that their prayers have been answered. So that my prayers have been answered. I was in Quebec Homestead live, and Kathy was the only channel I could think of that was live and suggested you. Oh, thank you, Bub. I appreciate that. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I still haven't eaten my dinner. And it's really probably too late for me to eat. I might eat a couple more bites and put it in the fridge. So I want to thank you for coming in. Those of you who are new, I hope to see you again. And I have Monday at noon lives also. And, of course, Wednesday night at 9. And different videos in between. So I will see you next time. Have a great night. Sweet dreams, everybody. Bye now.